How to let go of fear or of a problem that you have in your life, and you can't. It seems like you can't solve it. It seems like you can't win. I've got such a problem in my life right now, and I think nothing is really a problem. But I can give you like just an example. For me, it's like um, a health thing. I have no energy, and I don't feel very good in my body, and it lasts how do you say, since years. Like I've been like this basically since I'm a kid, and I've changed my diet, I've done more sports, slept more, done meditation, yoga, so many things, stopped eating sugar, gluten, dairy, went vegan. Like I did everything possible, and there's a bunch of other things that I could do, but somehow like nothing really worked. I think my health improved a little bit, but compared to the effort I put in, it's like it's nothing. There's just people who stop smoking or stop drinking alcohol, and they have like way better results than me, and I did like so many things. And so when you have a problem like that in your life, a so-called problem, and it seems you can't win, try to see why you want to solve that problem, because the very like the very thing that we actually need to change is not the problem itself, but um, it's the fact that we think that we need to get rid of the problem in order to be happy. Because if you think this is the case, then that's like life is going to just like throw that problem at you again and again and again until you notice that you don't need to get rid of it in order to be happy, and then like boom, it vanishes. It's like when you think that you need a hot girlfriend to be happy, and you can't seem like have a girlfriend. And I mean, that's just an example. I didn't even go through that, but and then you're like happy without having a girlfriend, and that's when you're most attractive to women. It's when you're happy regardless of if you are dating a woman or not. And so this is kind of true, like for every problem you have, you can start to see how you can accept the problem, and you can still take action and try to solve it, but do it from a different place. Like start to see that you can be happy even though you have that problem, and start to see like everything that you can do even though you have that problem. And for me, and also start like when you have a problem, you think that you have to solve it because you have underlying fears. For me, for example, with my own issue right now, it's like I have to sleep so much, I don't have a lot of energy, and I have a bunch of beliefs that go with that and that I actually need to address rather than the problem itself. And so my problem is like I wanna be more healthy, have more energy and more time, and just like you know, like that's kind of like what every human wants for himself, like have a body that works properly, you know. And I've noticed that I've got so many underlying beliefs that make me want to solve that problem. And it's like, I think that I cannot be happy if I don't have enough energy, because I won't be able to create the life of my dreams if I don't have enough energy or if I'm not healthy. But that's bullshit, because there are a bunch of people who are actually very unhealthy, who have cancer or something, and they just like create an awesome life. Look at Steve Jobs, for example, or other people who vlog and who have like cancer and they're just traveling around the world. So this is a belief I'm addressing right now. I'm getting more aware of it, and it's kind of cool. Then there's also the fact that I've got the feeling that I'm not safe in my own body, because I don't feel good in it, and if I don't have the money to like provide for myself anymore, it's gonna be really hard, uh, because I won't be able to like take care of my body, sleep as much as I want, and like avoid all the shitty foods that I don't want to eat because they make me feel bad and all that stuff. But that's another belief as well. Like my belief is that life is gonna screw me as soon as I don't have any more money or any job anymore. That's just a belief. That's not true. You can believe that, but you can choose to believe the opposite. That is that life is going to like provide you whatever happens. You choose your beliefs. What others beliefs do I have? I can't be creative if I'm not healthy. This is a big one, but this is like such a big fucking excuse. You don't need to be healthy to be creative. Like, actually, health doesn't hold you back from anything unless you think it does. And this is the case for like everything that you think holds you back. Nothing holds you back unless you believe it does. And that's the big lesson. And so, if you have like a fear or something, try to think like this. Like, try to think like, what are the other fears that you have? Why do you think that you have to change it in order to be happy? And keep taking action, keep trying to solve it. But what you gotta change is how you see the problem. And then I'm sure like resources will come. And that's what I'm doing with this thing that I've been dragging with myself for my whole life. And sometimes you've got like really a big thing like this in your life, like a big black hole that you gotta take care of. And you're not gonna solve it in one day. Like, I'm not solving this in just like a few months, even a year. You know, it's like it takes time. But it can be really quick as well. And also try to see how your so-called problem benefits you. And for me, for example, right now, like I don't have like all the energy that I want to have, for example, and I don't have all the free time that I want to have. And so I was thinking, but I don't need more energy and more free time. What I need to do is to drop this shit that I don't need in my life, focus on what's most important, and also increase the quality of the moments that I experience rather than the amount of moments of time. And so what I'm doing is I'm becoming more aware, feeling better emotions in every moment, really enjoying the present moment, dropping all the shit that doesn't serve me, that I'm just doing because I think it's gonna bring results. And the only reason why I'm doing this is that I have a lack of time and a lack of energy, a big lack right now. And so you see that if you're not completely healthy, like, it can be a very positive thing, because it forces you to just like shed like everything that's unnecessary. And I don't have the choice. I'm not doing it because I like it. I'm doing it because I have no time. And if I want to be happy, I gotta focus on what makes me happy. Otherwise, like, I'm just doing this stuff that I think will bring results, but it brings my vibe so down that it's just not worth it. So this is just an example in my own life, my big problem, and how I'm trying to solve it. So basically, see how it's somehow benefiting you. Try to look at the underlying fears and why you really like want to change it, and also understand that like the only thing that holds you back is that you think you have to solve it in order to be happy and do what you want. But try to just like maybe try to continue like to solve it, but do the stuff that you want to do anyways, and look at the beliefs. A lot of beliefs are going to come up. So that's how you can let go of like a big problem, I think, that you have in your life, and all your like some fears that you have. Thanks for listening.